Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Rose. So today we are going to be playing around with some makeup. I happened to pick up this palette called Exotic Pop. This thing is like a massive freaking palette. It's like my head. But I picked this up from Qing Beauty, and that's spelled with a Q. So Qing Beauty. The website is qingbeautyshop.com if you guys are interested. So I picked up this palette. I stumbled upon this palette when I was just on Instagram, and an ad just randomly popped up for this palette, and I just clicked on it and wanted to take a look. And this palette was $35 flat. There was no shipping fee or anything, so I guess I was like, oh, might as well, let's go ahead and try it. This is all the colors when you open up the palette. It's a massive freaking palette. Like, you have anything from mattes to shimmers to pressed glitters. So I really wanted to do a video kind of trying this palette out. I'm thinking maybe one eye we can do one look, and then the other eye we could do another look, so we could really take advantage of using more than a few colors in a palette. I'll do a few swatches too, because I've heard a few things about people who bought this palette, particularly about the mattes, that they're very chalky or they're not very pigmented. So we're gonna go ahead and do a couple swatches for the mattes especially, and we'll do a couple of shimmers and the glitters too, so you guys can look. They are cruelty free. If you guys are wondering how you can tell that they're cruelty free, they state it on their website, but also if you look on your palette, there's this little picture of a bunny right here, and it says not tested on animals. So just because something is cruelty free though, that does not mean that it's vegan. I have no idea if this is vegan. It's not stated on their website. And I'm not really, well versed with all the ingredients, so I can't tell by looking at the ingredients. I'm sure if you guys like take a quick look at here, you could probably tell me if they're vegan or not, but I personally am not sure. I just know that they are cruelty free, so they don't test on animals, which is good. Let's go ahead and do some swatches. I'm gonna take this shade called Upbeat. Let's see, let's go into Pumpkin, and let's go into Lollipop and see. So right off the bat, I can already kind of tell it's a little bit on the like powder side. And let's see, so this is, what color was this? This was Lollipop. This is Pumpkin, and you can see it's kind of like, yeah, it is a bit chalky. And then I forgot what the first one I swatched, but here is that one. So these are a couple of the matte swatch. So yeah, you can definitely see that there's some chalkiness, some like, fallout or whatever, but it's not terrible though. They have pigment. So let me grab a makeup wipe so we can continue. I swatched some shimmers now. Ooh, this is really pretty. This came off really nice. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know how the heck this thing focuses, but so this came out really nice. The shimmers, they come off really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's go ahead and swatch it here. And yeah, swatching wise, these come out pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, these are actually really nice. Grab the makeup wipe right here so we can see. So far, like I said, it seems like the mattes are probably not going to be too pigmented. So let's go ahead and go into the bottom row of all the glitters. So they feel a little bit grainy, but they're picking up a lot of product. So let's see, let's go into this blue. Okay, so here's a few of the glitters. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad, you know. Let's go ahead and swatch those. So this is how they look kind of swatched. I kind of put it in an awkward place on my arm. So here you can see, like I said, they're a little bit on the sandy side, and that's probably why there's like so much like fallout in there. So just be aware if you do decide to buy this palette, there is going to be a lot of fallout, and so make sure you put some like powder or something under your eye so you could just easily sweep it away. So, and this is not coming off really. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna do with that. I'm getting glitter like all over myself now. But yeah, so that's a few of the colors. So just to recap, the mattes seem like they're really chalky and not as pigmented. The shimmers and the glitters though, the shimmers for sure, they seem really nice. And the glitters, they're nice, it's just there's gonna be a lot of fallout. So just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and start putting on some makeup then. I already did the base of my face, so I put the foundation, concealer, blah, blah, blah. I really just wanted to focus on the eyes, the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some powder and put some of that under my eye. Because like I said, if we end up using some glitter, there's gonna be some fallout happening. So let's see. I'll bring you guys a little bit closer and raise it up a little bit. There we go. And I'm just taking some of my Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is a really good drugstore powder if you guys are looking for it, and it's not expensive. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some of this under my eye right here. This is, like I said, just to make it easier to sweep off that extra glitter that falls out from the eyelid. So, okay, so now I add a little bit more to the left side. There we go. Okay, so let's grab some brushes. Oops. Okay. So let's go ahead and start off with a transition shade. I'm gonna go ahead and try this sand color right here. I'm gonna use that as my transition shade. We'll see where that takes us. This thing is so huge, it's like, I don't know where to put it, it's so big. Okay, so sand. Oh, okay, so first off, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is a lot of kick up when you dip your brush, and I wasn't even dipping too hard into it. I was just kind of going like this, and there's a lot of pickup. So very powdery, but that doesn't mean that it's not good. So there's plenty of high-end eyeshadows that have a lot of pickup, so that is not a deal breaker, at least for me. It's not. So okay, so I'm just putting this as a transition color, and so far it's not bad. There is pigment there. It's not like it's, you know, nothing. So that's actually pretty nice right there. And I'm using a Morphe R37 brush, by the way. This is like a tapered brush. So actually, yeah, that's pretty pigmented. And I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blend out the edges more on my Morphe M502 brush. Just gonna like I said, I didn't put any eyeshadow on this. This is a clean brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and like blend out the edges here. Okay, so that's pretty blended out there. Okay, so that's nice. That's not bad. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and go into a deeper shade. I'm thinking on this left eye, we can do some like purpley, plummy kind of look. Then the other eye, we'll do something a little bit crazier, maybe like a blue or a green or something. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my Morphe M456 brush. It's this one. It's like a smaller tapered blending brush. It's really good to get inside, like the crease more precise. I'm gonna go ahead and start building. So let's go ahead and tap into this color, grape, right here, this color. Let's go ahead and tap into that. So this one, not too much kick up when I'm dipping my brush into it. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and just go inside the outer corner right here. Just tap, tap. So you know what, this, wow, this is really pigmented, I'm not gonna lie. So we're just gonna kind of go in here like that. It's like I almost picked up like too much product. I'm like, I guess I kind of like doubted it would be so pigmented, so I picked up kind of like more than I probably normally would. So blending wise, I don't know, I'm kind of having trouble blending it. It's like once you kind of place it, that's kind of it. You can't really move too much of it. I'm trying to blend it. But the first color we laid down, that wasn't an issue. The sand color, that one blended out pretty good. So okay, so let's go ahead and continue to deepen up that look. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and dip again into grape, but not as much as I did the first time. So I really want to deepen up that outer corner right here, that outer V. Okay. This time I'm gonna kind of go in with a lighter hand because these eyeshadows are actually really pigmented, so you want to be a little bit careful. So that's how it's looking like so far. I'm not mad at that. That's actually really nice. Okay. So let's see. So now I wanted to go in with the shimmer now. Thinking about going in on this shade called Blush. This one right here, kind of just putting that all over my lid and see what happens. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's not coming off as vibrant as I thought. Because on my finger, it comes off really, really nice. It's really like pigmented, but when I try to transfer that to my lid, I'm like having a hard time. Maybe using a brush is better. Let's see what we can do. So like that random brush that I have that has no name, no brand name on it or anything. I'm going in with my brush now, but nothing is really picking up. Yeah, it's like, it's not as pigmented as I thought it would be. I'm gonna try the shade like right next to it called Fairy Tale. So I'm gonna try this shade and see what happens if I put that over. This is like the color of it. So we're gonna make a mess. Okay, so that's a little bit better, but I don't know if that is because we had that blush on the bottom already. I have no idea. So kind of got on the bottom. I also don't like the way it's starting to like look. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like starting to look really like textured. Like really textured. I don't like the way that's starting to look. So let's see if we can kind of fix that. But I think going back to what I said, it's like once you place the eyeshadow, it's like it's not gonna come off. It's not gonna like move. I think that's what's happening here. So, I mean, it looks pretty. I kind of like fixed that situation that was happening where it looked like too textured or whatever. It doesn't look bad, but it definitely took some trial and error with different kinds of shadows. So I really want to try the glitters out just so you guys can also see what I'm saying. But I also just noticed this royalty color right here, which is like a super deep purple shimmer. So I kind of am tempted to go in with that like in the outer corner, because what I was really trying to do was go from like light to dark. So I took it on a brush. You could kind of see it like right there in that crease, but not much is like coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the Morphe Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. So let's see if okay, so let's go ahead and wet that and see if we can grab hold of this purple color. Okay, that's kind of helping it. So yeah, something is happening. Let's see. It's working. It's just, it's taking a little bit longer than I would like to for it to like happen. So let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this color Dream right here. Kind of add that. So it kind of like blends it all together a little bit better. So, okay. I think I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to keep like trying to add stuff and then, you know, nothing, and I'm just like making it worse. You know, you have to like learn when to stop, when to put the brush down. Top it off. Let's go ahead and let's just do it. We're there anyway, right? Let's go ahead and go in with this purple glitter right here called Lavender. And this is when we tap. So not too much fallout. Go ahead and see if we can kind of blend that a little bit. Definitely not like my best work. See, I just wanted kind of more of like a seamless kind of look. So let me see if I can kind of drag some glitter. Okay, so that's starting to look a little bit better, but I'm getting a bunch of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see, but all this fallout of glitter on my nose. So yeah, that's happening. Okay, so that's the left eye. Kind of looking okay. It's not like terrible looking, but like I said, it took us a while to get here. It took us a while. So let's see what we can do on the other eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the other eye now. Let's try out some green because I don't really have any like green eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with sand again, just for like a nice transition kind of color. I'm gonna tap off my brush because we learned from last time it's a lot of fallout. And now we're gonna go ahead and try this mint color right here on the green side, and let's see what happens. So let's see. Okay, so this is not as pigmented as the other shades. I was hoping it would be like really green, but it's coming off on camera. It's actually starting to look yellow. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with foliage right here. This kind of like dark green. Let's see what that does. Okay, it's a little bit better, but goodness. Okay. Finally getting somewhere with this green. Let's see. So you really got to build it up to get it to be this green right here. And I'm just going in again with that shade called foliage. And I'm just taking the fluffier brush and trying to blend this out a little bit better. Blend, 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 blend. I'm sticking to that darker shade, just letting you guys know. That foliage green. I'm gonna try to do the same thing on here. I'm gonna try to do a darker end and like a lighter inner eye. I'm gonna go in on this shade called Oasis right here. It's a shimmer. This one I'm gonna put all over the lid. Okay. So that's nice. Again, it's like, well, no, this one is definitely a lot better than that purple shimmer we were trying to do. This one's actually like coming off of my finger. Oh, that's looking nice. It's a really nice green shimmer happening, so that's cute. Okay, going in with this darker kind of green Freedom right here. I'm gonna try doing that kind of like on the end, the outer edge of my eye. Let's use the brush this time and see. Every situation is different, I guess. Like sometimes a brush is better to use and sometimes your finger is better to use, so. Okay, there you go. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can see some of the darker shimmer kind of coming off now. So there we go. Let's go ahead and kind of blend that together. I'm gonna go in more with that Oasis color. There we go. And that's that. So we'll do a little bit of the glitter on this eye too, so you guys can see. The green glitter is called Lime right here. I've already used it in the past, so I know what to kind of expect. So let's just put a little bit of glitter. I'm just gonna do like a tapping motion because I feel like if you like rub it, it's just gonna rub off all the stuff underneath. So this is not having as much fallout as this purple one, so. And this is like kind of bothering me. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a random like color right there. Like in person it doesn't look too bad, but on camera it does. This side looks fine though. This side, I don't know what's happening with that. All right, so let's go ahead and take care of our lower lash line and then we'll be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back with my lower lash line. I use the M456 brush, which is like that small taper brush. I like using that for my lower lash line. Okay, so since we did purple on this side, let's go ahead and go with that grape. We're just gonna go in here. Okay. That kind of pulls the look a little bit together more, I feel like. And now I'm gonna go ahead, go in with that foliage foliage green color. Put that under my eyes. So that looks nice. Kind of pulls the look together. So yeah, this is like really bothering me. This little random thing of purple. Oh, there you go. I fixed it. Just kind of like wipe it off, I guess. Okay, that looks better. So there we go. There we go. So I am going to, this is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. I'm not gonna touch anything more because I feel like we keep adding more. That's when it starts kind of looking a little crazy, as if it doesn't look a little crazy right now. So I am going to go ahead and finish off my eyeliner and the rest, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. We are done. I added eyeliner and some mascara, and I also decided I wanted to do like a little inner corner like highlight or whatever. So I did use the shade Milky Way in the palette, which is this little shimmer right here. It comes off really yellow. I wasn't really expecting that, but now that I'm like looking at it, yeah, it does have like a yellowish kind of tint to it. So that's what I use for the inner corners right here. Final thoughts. So I think this palette overall it's good, I think. I mean, it was only $35 and you get how many shades? 88. You get 88 shades for $35. So it's up to you if you think it's worth the money. Like I said, there's a few in here that are just like hit or misses. Obviously, I didn't use every single shade in here, but I try to use, you know, a couple for each eye. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good, you know, palette if you just want like a bunch of like glitters and shimmers, because I think these glitters, they work. There's like, you know, like I said, there's fallout when you use them. The shimmers are really good, and then the mattes are like, they're hit or miss. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with this blush color trying to like put it on my eye, but yeah. Besides that, yeah, I would recommend the palette. You know, they are cruelty free, like I said, but I am not sure if they are vegans. I know that's a hit or miss for some people. You know, they really want vegan makeup. So if that's a hit or miss for you, then I don't know, you'll have to do more research if it's vegan. I can't tell if it is or not. So thanks for stopping by and watching this look. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a nice thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so you can see more videos. And thank you. Oh, and by the way, Happy New Year. I hope that 2020 brings everybody, you know, good vibes only, or wealth, whatever, happiness. I wish you guys nothing but the best. So thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.